always grateful for you guys, for your organizations, for what you do for our athletes and for our community. For our coaches, Will and Jeremy Davidson Thalkin from Bryan College, excited to have you guys here on campus. Coach Davidson, brand new head coach at Bryan, going to do great things there. We're excited to have you guys as well. To a lot of family members, of course, my family, the Ruehlings and the Sheddens, and a lot of teachers and coaches around as well. I'm grateful for all that you've done to get to this point. I've been able to stand here in this particular area probably close to 100 times since we moved into this new school, as our student athletes have been able to get to this point and then sign a scholarship to progress to the next level. Never been able to do it my son or my daughter or any of my sons. Carson's the oldest child of my wife and I, and so it's a pretty neat thing for me to stand here as a dad, but also as an administrator of this school. And what I really want to talk about is just the focus of you guys and you gals and the importance of the team and what that looks like to progress from soccer when you're a freshman, in this particular case, and advancing through the final game of your senior year and what that looks like. And that's not a lot of fun sometimes, but those memories will subside, winning and losing, but what will really be important is how you've invested in each other, how you've gotten better as teammates, and what the importance of that stands for in life. I've often said that athletics teaches something that a classroom, four walls can't do. And it teaches you how to line up against somebody that's bigger, somebody that's faster, somebody that's stronger, and you learn to compete. That's what life is. That's what your marriage will be eventually. And that's just the way your jobs and all that. You have to compete. You have to just really give your best effort. And so that's an exciting thing, to have teammates and coaches that come alongside and promote those things in life. And so those are good things. But to get to that point and then advance to the next level, you have to have some things in line. Carson's GPA, his HGPA is 3.9. His graded GPA 3.7 almost. ACT is in good shape. And so you got to have all those grades in line to be able to go to that next level. And so that's where we are to be able to celebrate today. As an administrator, I'm excited to have another student athlete sign. And as a dad, I'm super proud to go from that point to where we are today. And so I'm going to turn that over to Coach Smith and then to Coach Davidson, and I'm going to be a dad.
Give a few details. I know we've had a few signings for our girls team this year, and you got to hear about how far the girls team has come over the past 4 or 5 years. So Carson's freshman year, I think we won 5 games. Sophomore year, 11. Junior year, 17, and then this year, 16. So just kind of upward trend of the program that these seniors, both on the girls team and on the guys team, have kind of ushered in a new era for us. And it's really fun and enjoyable to get kids in as freshmen who understand the game already. I don't have to teach them how to kick like I used to have to do as a coach here. And so being able to plug them into different positions and roles, and by their senior year, with the boys team this year especially, we got 12 guys, all who are very able to play and compete at a high level and help our team kind of get to that next level. So that's been a fun thing to watch. Carson specifically, last year was voted first team all region, correct? First team all district before that. And then this year he was actually District 6 overall MVP. And so that's a huge accomplishment. So we're super proud of him. I think he had 7 goals and 7 assists this year as our center back. So that's pretty impressive to not play offense and be involved that much. But we all have watched him and Carter play out of the back, and we know that they like to get involved a lot, and that's just sometimes how it works, and that's great. We've enjoyed that. So I'm extremely proud of Carson and our whole senior class. All these guys have put in thousands of hours of work to get to the level that we've been able to attain to. So proud of him and excited to watch him play at Bryan for sure. So Coach Davidson, you got anything you want to?
Sure. Just briefly, I appreciate the opportunity to come and be a part of a special day like this, and I'm excited to hopefully be able to do this a lot more. It's great to hear about the success of the program here, and certainly want to be a part of, looking at opportunities for more and more guys to be coming and playing at Bryan College. Great opportunity for friends and family as a local school to be able to pour into and continue to support your athletes and your students even after they leave Ray County High School. And so we're excited about that. Obviously with Carson, we're excited about the opportunity. His accolades speak for themselves athletically, but more so than what he does athletically, I'm excited about the character that he brings to the school and the program at Bryan. Obviously being a solid student, we want that, but even more so being a young man that desires to follow Christ. That's big for us, and we're excited to bring in a young man that's excited to grow in his walk with the Lord as much as his athletics and academics. So, what a great opportunity for him, what a great opportunity for us, and we're excited to see what God's going to do with him in the future.
Boys soccer. Boys soccer.
Mama, you did it. Okay, little short guy there.
Well, Carson, the big day up here at Ray County High School. You're going to Bryan College. Not a big surprise. We've heard that for a little bit. When did you finally make that decision to go to Bryan?
Probably like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I really had no idea, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to go do it. So decided in Bryan and play soccer.
So new coach. So first time you met him, came across well, I take it, and going up to a new step in your college career. Talk about this year, kind of a special year with kind of a bittersweet memory at the end.
Please come to the office, Paralebagan.
Talk about the regular season. Let's talk about how it was.
Well, I think we finished regular season 15-1 and 2 or something like that. 14-1 and 2.
That was, yeah.
Season. We worked hard. Teammates, it's awesome. As a team, just to see us go out and battle every single night, and it's just awesome to watch. Just love my teammates so much, and just thank them for everything that they've done this year. Couldn't have done without them.
Go back and start with like your freshman year. Talk about the progress and going from 5 wins your first year, and talk about your personal progress as you.
Well, my freshman year, I didn't even start JV, so I didn't really care much, and then in the off season, I went and tried out for a travel team for RC3, just a while then I think. So I played for that in the off season, and Coach Daly moved me to defense. That's kind of where I found my calling to play soccer, and from there I just kept working hard, kept getting pushed by Coach Daly, Coach Smith, and in soccer season, and in the off season with Coach Daly, and then here I am now, going to college soccer. Never thought I'd be here.
Wow, that's honest. Talk about Coach Smith. What it's been like playing for him the last 4 years.
He pushes us every day to be better men, and just love the Lord. It's been great to see. For me, definitely great in my life, and even especially in our teammates. And he wants us to be better men, and teaches us to work hard and all that.
What is it, if you had to list his best asset for Coach Smith, what is it?
I'd say just leading us in the right direction in the path of life, not just in soccer.
What about your, if you kind of, one special memory or maybe a couple of special memories that you look back on this year or over the season, the career?
Last year, whenever we beat Cookville for the first time in school history in PKs, that was special. And then beating Cleveland last year was fun too, and that double overtime game. Just celebrating with your team is what I love, what I enjoy most.
And what are you going to miss when you move on to the next level from Ray County High School?
Just all the friends, all the teammates that I've had. It's a brotherhood for sure, and I love them. And I mean, some of them, I'm not going to hang out with them as much, and I'm going to miss that. It's a different. I'm going to be playing for a different team, so I'm going to miss that a lot about this team.
Yeah, and what are you going to be majoring in?
Education.
Education? You think you might be back here at Ray County High School
Hopefully
teaching,
teaching,
walking the
coaching.
halls?
Yeah.
So what was it about Brian that sold you on?
Coach Davidson, really, really good man. Loves the Lord, and he came in and I talked to him. I was one of the first players he talked to, I believe. And I hadn't been up there for scholarship weekend, and he just came up and talked to me, and I was, man, this guy's a really good guy. And that was just kind of the first impression. I didn't really know anything about soccer about him or anything, and just how good of a guy he was and how much he loved it.
So were you looking at any other places, or was it kind of Brian just kind of stuck out
Yeah,
from the rest?
I'd gone to a few camps and stuff,
Right.
and I'd been offered in college, and I ended up going to Brian.
Okay. Talk about the ruling family and soccer. How many of your siblings play soccer?
All three of them. Yeah, they used to not even play soccer, so they didn't all start till middle school.
Oh, so kind of been a family soccer thing. You're the best soccer player
Oh yeah,
by far, right?
Not even close.
Are you gonna be excited to watch the family play here at the high
I
school?
can stay around here because I'll be at Brown, so I'll come around here, watch them play, come back and watch high school play. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, it's good to be close to home, and not exactly at home.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Coach Smith up here at the high school. Carson Ruehling, moving up to Bryan. Talk a little bit about Carson and his 4 years at the high school.
Yeah, so Carson's been a great leader on our team, especially this year, his senior year. It's been fun to watch him grow over the years. He came in as a freshman, had only played I think his 8th grade year, so he was still very raw. But got a ton of JV time his freshman and sophomore years, and last year started varsity for us at center back, and continued to excel, and started kind of helping lead the team. And at one point in the season, I think in week 2 or 3, he was our leading goal scorer. He was making things happen for us all over the field, as well as protecting the goal a lot, keeping them out of our box. So it's been exciting to watch him grow as a player, and to get to this level is really fun. So he was a District 6 overall MVP this year. District coaches voted that for him. So seeing that growth in him and him being rewarded at the end of his career with that and this as well with the signing, it's just really fun. It's a cool thing to be a part of and see an athlete grow like that. So.
Yeah, I mean, from coming in and not even hardly playing freshman year to MVP, that's kind of special.
Yes,
If you had to pick one quality of his play out on the field, what would it be?
As far as my favorite quality would be his tenacity. I mean, he's just relentless, and that's what we want him to be. If there's a ball to be won, he's going to do whatever he can do to get there and to win that ball. And that's translated into a lot of goals for us, honestly, from him going up and winning them on corners and throw-ins. But then defensively also, he lays it all out there and does whatever he has to do to protect our goals. So his heart and his drive, it's unmatched, really.
Okay.
So yeah, I think one of the huge things for us in watching him grow was his ability to win the ball in the air. He can read it. He can read it better than any player I've ever coached, and he is not afraid to jump as high as he can and win it at its highest point, which is what is what we ask them to do. A lot of players will wait for it to bounce or wait for it to come down to them, but Carson will go up and get it, and that's a college level player will always go up in the air to win the ball, and so that's one of his main skills. That's one of his biggest assets that he uses on the field, and one of the things that really kind of put him into our perspective as a center back, and somebody who's going to lead the team as far as their desire and their drive.
So he really kind of well suited to play that position.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
as he said in his interview, that was kind of his niche.
Yeah.